Indonesia's island of Java is a dynamic place consisting of a mix of brilliant cultural heritage as well as a marvelous natural environment. Kawah Ijen is home to golden sulfur and an extreme way of life. The beautiful sea enriches one's mind just by looking at it. And I'm on my way to discover active volcanoes, where one can experience the coarse breath of the great outdoors. Today, I'm heading for the hot, fiery lands of Bromo, where the god of fire is said to live, and Semeru, which is nicknamed the center of the world. Indonesia, with 17,000 islands and over 400 volcanoes, has the highest number of islands and volcanoes in the world. At the heart is the island of Java, where you can find the most active volcanoes among them. Today's journey begins at Probolinggo, the gateway city to Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. Indonesia is located on a volcanic zone called the Ring of Fire and is home to over 400 volcanoes. There are over 70 active volcanoes alone. You can particularly find many active volcanoes emitting smoke on Java, where a volcano range cuts through the island. Probolinggo is a gateway city where you can find such volcanoes.
이곳은 프로볼링고라는 도시입니다. 네, 이곳은 세메루 화산이나 브루모 화산 등 화산들이 많이 있는 곳이라 모든 여행자들은 이곳을 지나가게 된다고 하네요.
The city bustles with tourists who come to see the volcanoes year-round, so events both large and small persist non-stop. The children are holding a street performance to promote their school. I stop for a moment to watch because the children playing instruments with their babyish fingers are so cute. They're quite good, aren't they?
오케이, 안녕. 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 갈게. 안녕. 와, 여기 도시는 진짜 활기가 넘치네요. 아이들의 행진 소리가 마치 저의 여행을 반겨주는 것 같은데요.
Leaving behind the short encounter with the children, I head to the market next. I have some things to prepare before climbing Mount Bromo.
아, 여기 꽃들이 있네요. 아, 빠기?
Since long ago, Mount Bromo has been revered as a sacred mountain among the Tengger people, natives of the region. They have been offering flowers since many years ago, believing that the gods live in the crater.
네, 브루모 화산 정상에 올라가서 이 분화구에 이 꽃이나 이 쌀을 뿌리면 그게 행복을 기원하는 의미라고 해요. 그래서 저도 꽃을 좀 사가려고요. 이 정도면 되겠죠?
Mount Bromo is said to be the home of the fire god. I can't wait to see what it's like. I arrive at Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park after traveling 1.5 hours by car from Probolinggo. In the huge caldera, which is said to have been created by a volcanic eruption long ago, are 3 volcanoes that unfold like a picture. Bromo, an active volcano, and Batok, an inactive volcano, are situated within the caldera. And the highest peak in Java, Mount Semeru, is also a major attraction in this national park. In this park, which is half the size of Jeju Island in Korea, my first destination is Mount Bromo. It's not an easy road.
지금 이 앞에 시야가 이 모래 먼지로 완전히 다 가려졌거든요. 근데도 이렇게 차가 잘 가는 것도 신기하고 또 한편으로는 좀 재밌기도 하고 그러네요.
This is Laut Pasir Tengger, or Tengger Sand Sea, where sand blows fiercely, as if we have encountered a sandstorm in the middle of the desert. This region is made of volcanic sand, which was created by the eruption of Mount Tengger long ago. A group of people on horses comes our way after a little over an hour of travel through the sand sea. However, there is something else that perplexes me.
와, 여기 먼지로 앞을 가려요.
Long ago, after a caldera was formed by a volcanic eruption, more and more ash accumulated with each eruption.
이렇게 모래를 직접 손으로 만져보니까 모래가 굉장히 고와요. 이 모래랑 이 화산재가 섞여서 그런 것 같아요. 이렇게 말들이 다 기다리고 있네요. Horse? Go? Up.
Yes.
The masked men, who look like bandits one would see in a movie, are locals who rent out horses to tourists. You have to either ride a horse or go by foot from here to the Mount Bromo entrance.
Stop. 꾸닐, 가자 브루모 사막으로. Go. 그렇지, 가자. 좋아.
Mine is a pony named Gunil. It is so small that I feel sorry for riding it. But apparently it is a perfect mode of transportation in this region because they're so strong.
완전히 새로운 곳에 온 기분이에요. 와.
I can see why the natives of this area claimed Mount Bromo to be the home to the gods. The barren sand sea where harsh winds blow gives the impression of a passage that one must pass through in order to reach God territory from the human world.
stop. 고마워. 미안해.
This is as far as you can go on horseback.
여기까지만 말을 타고 이제 여기서부터는 걸어서 올라가야 되는 것 같거든요.
Just as I'm about to climb the Bromo crater, another sandstorm sweeps violently across the land. I cannot see a thing in front of me.
지금 저는 제 얼굴 볼 수 없지만 아무래도 이게 다 모래 범벅이 된 것 같아요. 그렇죠?
I now realize why people here wear masks. It is time to climb the stairway to heaven, the final pass before entering into Mount Bromo. There are 245 steps that lead to the home of the gods. It's steep in addition to being covered in volcanic ash, making the climb up the steps much more difficult than expected.
이 계단의 수가 총 240여 개라고 해요. 지금 한 100개 정도 밟았을까요?
I reach the apex just before my breath runs out. The view that unfolds before me leaves me speechless.
와, 여기 정말 웅장하네요. 와, 이 자연이 정말 살아있다는 게 느껴지네요.
Mount Bromo had another large eruption in 2011. The sulfuric smoke that emits continuously from the ashen crater creates a mystic ambience.
올라올 때는 이렇게 힘이 들어도 이렇게 올라오고 나면 거기에 대한 보상이라고나 할까요? 와, 이 끝내주는 경치가 저를 위로해 주는 것 같은데요.
There is a legend that has been passed down about this place, which is considered to be the home of Batara Bromo, the god of fire. Long ago, there was a king and queen who promised to sacrifice their youngest to the god. However, they didn't keep that promise, and the god decided to punish them with a disaster. The youngest found out about this and threw himself into the crater of Mount Bromo, saving his country in the process. Since then, people have come here to pray.
이 브루모 화산에 오는 사람들은 꽃이나 쌀 등을 이 브루모 화산에 던지면서 자신의 소원을 빈다고 합니다. 소원 꼭 이뤄주세요!
I too am going to make a wish the way many people have been doing so for numerous years. My second destination within Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park is Penanjakan Viewpoint. Many tourists come into view already at the entrance, as 250,000 people visit here each year.
분한작한 전망대로 가고 있거든요. 저희 전망대에 올라가면 브루모 화산이랑 세메루 화산 등에서 모든 화산이 다 한눈에 보인대요. Hi. Go to Penanjakan? Penanjakan?
Penanjakan, ya.
Oh.
Untuk kegiatan syuting di seluruh Bromo ini ada di Penanjakan juga, ada di lautan pasir, ada di gunung-gunung semuanya seluruh Bromo ini.
Penanjakan Viewpoint is a famous attraction, known to have the most beautiful sunrises in Indonesia. And you can also get a panoramic view of the major volcanoes in the park.
와, 여기 이렇게 올라와서 보니까 기분이 또 다르네요. 올라갈 때는 엄청 힘들었었는데 저 연기 나는 브루모 화산 보이시죠? 여기 위에서 또 내려다 보니까 또 멋진데요?
The magnificent view of the volcanic mountains, which blend into one another, is truly one of the world's best. Before I know it, night has fallen upon us. The peacefulness of the night, accompanied by the quiet, provides a sense of depth to my travels.
사실 그림 잘 못 그리거든요. 또 그렇다고 해서 뭐 글을 특별하게 잘 쓰는 것도 아닌데, 하지만 이렇게 여행을 하는 순간만큼은 이렇게 정말 그 감정에 확실하게 몰입이 돼서 누구나 이렇게 화가가 되고 누구나 시인이 되어서 정말 가장 행복해질 수 있는 그런 시간이 아닌가 그런 생각이 드네요.
Don't you cherish me to sleep? Never keep your eyes clear. Hold me for the pops and
It's a grand sunrise that makes you realize that this land is home to the most volcanoes on Earth.
Nanti lihat kawahnya yang sering masuk di kalender, itu yang kawah sana yang lebih tinggi. Naiknya 2 kali ini. 2 kali.
Ibu merasakannya bagaimana? Kelihatan itu.
Oh iya, kelihatan.
Kelihatannya.
Bagus, bagus.
I can't take my eyes off Mount Bromo as it is gradually illuminated by the sunlight.
Point the camera that way. Yeah, beautiful.
People are busy taking pictures of this spectacular sight.
인도네시아 사람들이 왜 여기를 세상에서 제일 아름다운 일출이라고 말하는지 알 것 같네요.
As the sunrise at Penanjakan, made even grander with Mount Bromo and Semeru captured in my heart, I'm off to the highest peak on Java. I head for Mount Semeru, which means center of the world. On my way from Penanjakan to Semeru, as I pass the desolate landscape of the ashen sand sea, an unexpected grassland unfolds before me. There are over 400 diverse forms of plant and animal life in this natural environment, making it literally ever-changing. I race for 2 hours to reach Ranupani village, where the trekking course to Mount Semeru begins.
이 마을에 들어오자마자 막 시끄러운 소리가 들리는데요? 뭐죠?
Incidentally, the Tengurese Hindu festival, Hari Raya Karo, is being held in the village. Unlike Indian Hinduism, worship of ancestral gods is stronger here. Every year at the end of harvest, they offer the Jaranan dance to their ancestral gods as thanks for the harvest.
Untuk tentang Hari Raya Karo, setiap tahun sekali ada upacara kayak ini untuk keselamatan semua masyarakat desa Ranupani ini.
Cerita tentang apa?
Ceritanya ini jaran ini untuk menghibur masyarakat setiap tahun kalau ada hasil bumi, hasil panen seperti itu yang terima kasih ayah.
It is said that they meet their ancestral gods as they dance in a spiritual trance. Through this ritual, they believe that their ancestral gods will bring them good fortune.
막 진짜로 때리기도 하고 진짜로 도망가는데 잘 분간이 안 가요.
I accidentally encounter a Tengris festival at the foot of Mount Semeru, the sacred Hindu mountain. I want to stay with the villagers till the end, but I'll have to start off for the trek up the mountain.
Selamat siang. Sleep here, okay? good. 맛있는 냄새가 나네요. 배고프다.
I have come at the right time. The elderly proprietor is preparing dinner. Nasi goreng, Indonesian fried rice, looks very appetizing.
Banyak orang-orang datang mau naik ke Semeru dan makan di sini.
Terima kasih.
Ayo makan bersama. Ayo.
Terima kasih.
Dita's 3 sons work as guides and porters here. Such accidental encounters become friendly ties while traveling.
Okay, maybe for tomorrow it's possible to go to Semeru, so go enjoy Semeru. Yeah, why not?
After dinner, everyone naturally gathers by the fire.
여기 와서 제가 이렇게 프랑스 파리 친구의 하모니카 연주를 들을 줄 어떻게 알았겠어요. 이런 게 또 여행의 또 다른 매력이 아닐까요?
The next day, the entrance to Mount Semeru is already bustling with travelers in the morning.
여기 뭐 광고판 같은 게 있네요. Hi, excuse me. What is this?
If we have some sticker, we can put this, so other people can know if we have been here.
It seems that leaving evidence of oneself is a human instinct.
저도 써놓고 가야죠. 저희도 여기 왔다 갔다 하는 증거를 이렇게 남겨놓고 이제 출발하겠습니다.
My trek up Mount Semeru has officially begun. Hiking up Mount Semeru requires great physical strength because you have to make your way through a tropical rainforest.
Di sini kita sampai di mau pos 2. Batu Rejeng. Gunung itu Ranukumbolo.
However, it is also full of various sights. It is said that over 400 plant species grow wild in this dense forest. And there is also a beautiful lake along the way.
와, 이렇게 한참을 올라오니까 멋진 호수가 저를 반겨주네요. 마치 사막에서 오아시스를 만난 기분? 와, 진짜 멋진데요?
This lake was formed in a crater at 2,400 meters above sea level. There is a camping site available for those who want to get a bit of rest before climbing further. Not far past the lake, a savanna, or a tropical grassland, unfolds before me. As I climb up and down the mountain ridge, the changing landscape gets so diverse that it doesn't give me a chance to get bored.
와, 높은 화산을 오른다고 해서 계속되는 오르막길만 생각했는데 야, 이렇게 멋진 초원이 나오니까 굉장히 운치가 있네요.
I wonder what kind of landscape will greet me at the end of this road. The meadow trail leads into a pine tree forest.
Naik ke puncak gunung, tinggi sekali.
The mountain hike has continued for over 5 hours. I'm starting to get weary, but just then Rexon, our guide, starts singing to cheer us on.
Kiri kanan, kulihat saja banyak pohon cemara.
Finally, I spot Mount Semeru in the distance. It's an active volcano where small-scale eruptions occur each day. Traces of lava at the bottom of the mountain are clearly visible. Apparently, we must start climbing the steep mountain at 11 p.m. in order to see the sunrise. I'm going to be starting on a very tough trek tonight.
세메루 화산이 보이는 지역까지 왔는데 전혀 예상치 못했는데 비가 내리네요.
Fortunately, our campsite is not too far away.
옷이 다 젖었어요. 그래도 이렇게 도착하니까 모닥불이 있어가지고 참 다행이네요.
I thought it would simply be hot because of its location at the equator. But at 2,700 meters above sea level, it is quite chilly when we reach Kalamati.
우선은 비를 피해서 텐트부터 치는 게 급선무인 것 같아요.
Kalamati is the final base camp before ascending Mount Semeru. With a tough hike ahead, I get a yearning for some human companionship.
Hi. Yeah, I'm from Korea. I'm alone. So, can I join?
Oh yes, come on.
Oh, thank you.
We are preparing.
This group from Jakarta openly accepts me into their company.
Bukannya piringnya gede. Itu bisa lipat ke lagi. We make plan to trip together.
Oh.
To celebrate our hospital anniversary.
Oh, I'm alone. Oh.
Wow, it's really an abundant meal. Then I find a dish that looks similar to a Korean dish.
What's this?
Ikan teri. We call this ikan teri in
Ikan
here.
teri?
Yes.
Is this traditional food in Indonesia?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a traditional food.
Oh, it's my first time.
Okay, you can try this.
Babaya mabok.
Just kidding. Oh, good. 한국의 그 멸치볶음이랑 비슷해요. 그리고 좀 맵네요. So spice.
Oh yes. Pedas. Spicy, right?
Spicy.
Asin.
굿. 이렇게 맛있는 음식을 처음 보는 저랑 같이 이렇게 나눠 먹는 걸 보니까 이 정이라는 게 꼭 한국에만 있는 것 같진 않아요. 와, 인도네시아 친구들의 정도 참 좋은데요.
As I eat and laugh with them, the rugged journey ahead, which formerly was a source of fear, now seems like it will be a piece of cake.
Afraid, of course, but I think that because we are 11 and we stay together until today, I think we can make it.
At 11 p.m., the procession up to see the sunrise at Mount Semeru begins.
지금 이 조명들의 행진이 보이세요? 저도 빨리 가야겠어요.
People brush aside their sleepiness and ascend toward the center of the world. And I am a part of that procession. However, Semeru doesn't easily allow this climb. It is a steep sand mountain. Each step is aggravating.
이 산을 오르기가 진짜 쉽지가 않은 게 두 걸음을 오르면 한 걸음은 그냥 미끌려 내려가는 것 같아요. 그래서 저뿐만 아니라 지금 모든 사람들이 다 이렇게 산에 붙어 있는 것 같죠?
No matter how hard I try, it feels like I'm walking in place. The mountain seems to be pushing the people away. It has been 5 hours since our struggle with the steep, sandy mountain began. Before we know it, the red sun peeps over the horizon. Leaving those who have given up behind, I join the others who keep climbing toward the peak. Finally, I arrive at the summit, which I never thought I would be able to reach. The sunrise that I encounter at the center of the world is awe-inspiring.
와, 드디어 정상에 왔어요. 이 많은 사람들이 사람의 인생을 이 산에 비유하잖아요. 정말 그런 것 같아요. 올라올 때는 너무 고생스럽고 힘들지만 이렇게 올라오니까 이 희열을 뭐라고 이렇게 표현을 할 수가 없네요. 정말 최고예요.
Everyone stores this breathtaking moment in their hearts in his or her own ways.
You wait 6 years, yes, to come here. 6 years.
I encountered the sunrise at the highest peak in Java, the land of fire. I will keep this overwhelming sense of awe forever in my heart and remember how the rugged breath of the earth seems to encompass my entire body.
And walked away. There was nothing I could say, and when you slammed the front door shut,